Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I thought it would be nice to just reflect on my A-levels and this school year in general because it was kind of a roller coaster and I feel like I have quite a lot to say about it and I thought you guys might be interested in hearing it. I'm also very excited to say that this is actually the start of a new series I want to do on my channel called Chai Chats. I want to talk about more deep stuff, personal stuff, and just stuff that's going on in my life. One of my favorite YouTubers called OK Ellie, she does a series on her channel called Green Tea Talks. So I've taken full inspiration from her channel and I want to give her full credit. So go check out her channel in the description box. It's really good. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy and let's get started. For context, I am a year 13 student in Northern Ireland, which is equivalent to a year 12 student in England. I do 4 A-levels, biology, chemistry, physics and maths, and I'm doing my final A2 exams next year, which is going to be my last year of secondary school. Also, I had to isolate this year because I was a close contact of someone, so now that you know a little bit about me, grab a hot beverage of your choice. I have a masala chai, and now let's reflect on this school year. Okay, so let's start from the start. I came back to school in September after 5 months of doing no exams and no schoolwork, and let me be honest, it was really difficult to get adjusted to and get back into the swing of things. I was starting 4 hard A-level subjects, each of which were quite demanding, required a lot of time to learn the content, and so it was natural that after like 1 month of school I was feeling really burnt out. My school had a bit of a COVID outbreak, maybe like 2nd or 3rd week of October, so I actually did have to isolate as well because I was deemed close contact and so many other schools were in the same position, so the country went back into a lockdown. It meant that my end of topic tests that I would have done at the end of like October before Halloween got cancelled, and so I had to do 3 tests when I came back, which was very difficult. This was in the space of 2 days, so I was like rushing to revise. I remember having like a physics test on the same day as a maths test and I was like freaking out, but I did manage to get good marks in both of them. But I feel like Parkinson's law applies here where your task expands to fit the time you have to do it. So because I only had like a day to revise for that test, I just had to cram everything in and it worked. So yeah, but I wasn't really that satisfied. Like I was feeling still quite stressed, and because at that stage I hadn't gone to school for like nearly a month, so I wasn't feeling the best mentally. For some reason as well, all of the topics that I was doing were quite mathematical. Like I was doing quantitative in chemistry, mechanics in physics and like maths. So yeah. Also, I was starting to take YouTube a bit more seriously. I remember I was waking up at 4 or 5, mainly 5 in the morning to edit videos, and I'm not complaining. Like I actually still enjoy doing it. I still do it like pretty regularly. Like this video, I have to get up tomorrow. I'm going to edit it in 1 day, so I will wake up early, but I think with everything going on, maybe that wasn't the best choice to make for that present moment. Then something big happened and the country went back into lockdown, and this was like, your full lockdown. Everything was closing, massive second wave, and A-levels got cancelled. And this was shocking for me. I think I got really put off by this because I was like, well, what's the point in doing any more work? I didn't think they would do that after last year where they cancelled exams, and I was kind of, really annoyed because like I put so much effort into my work throughout the year, so what was the point in doing any more work, was my thinking. Also back then I didn't actually know this, but now I know that the grades I'll be getting in like July, August time, they don't count for any of my grade next year. So again, I was a bit like, well, this is stupid, why am I doing work in school? However, I think now I'm of the opinion that all the learning I did, it's not going to get lost, it's not going to get wasted. I personally do believe that no matter what you learn, even if you don't use it then, you will use it someday, so it will come in handy. The January lockdown was definitely really hard for a lot of people in the UK. The weather was really bad, so people couldn't really like travel to work and stuff. The news was just so grim to watch, and I feel like for me personally, I was just getting so much schoolwork and I just did not want to do any of it, but I had to do it because I thought then, oh, maybe this will come in handy for my grade, which now I know it didn't really. So I did not want to do anything. I didn't feel like doing anything, and even like getting out of bed seemed like such a chore. I had exams from March through to May and I was getting stressed. However, I didn't really want to stop uploading videos because I know a lot of YouTubers will take a break when they have exams or like big deadlines coming up, but I didn't really want to do that because YouTube was like my escape from my schoolwork, and it was time when I could just be a bit more creative and free in my thinking. So I didn't want to like take away from my creative outlet, if that makes sense. Oddly, I actually found it comforting to make videos because it just seemed like I could do whatever I wanted in them. And yeah, like exams got finished. I think I did well on them. I haven't got the grades for those yet, but I know like they won't count for anything apart from UCAS. And yeah, now we're here. I have work experience that I'm doing actually, and I'm doing little jobs so that I can make some pocket money, and I'm pretty much just enjoying my time now that I'm actually off school. My school was so nice that they let us off. I was like, oh my god, I really want to be off school, because I think all of that like stress that built up, I just wanted to get away from schoolwork and stuff. And yeah, now that I'm free, I can make videos and do things that I really like in my spare time. So I guess to summarize, yes, my A-level exams were hard. I think there is that massive step from GCSE to A-level, and I knew that it would be big, but I didn't know how big it would be, especially because last year I didn't even get to finish some of my courses because we went into lockdown, and I needed some of that knowledge for me to be able to actually understand this year's work. Again, this year we haven't finished our course, so that's going to impact next year's work as well. And I think there's that like, there's dogs barking. I think there's that fear of exams being cancelled for a third year in a row, which I don't think they will do, by the way, but obviously variants are coming up. We don't know what the situation's going to be like. I really hope we don't go back into another lockdown, because I don't think my mental health, or anyone's for that matter, could take it. I also believe that not being able to meet my friends during lockdown impacted my mood so much. I don't know, I didn't realize how much I actually spoke to all my friends, because I have like different groups of friends, and I never really realized how much we kind of relied on each other for comfort until we weren't there. And now that we can do stuff, I just want to make the most of every single day. And yeah, so I guess that's my reflection over. I would love to hear how you found your GCSE exams, your A-level exams, and this school year in general. Was it harder than you expected, easier than you expected? Just leave all of your thoughts down in the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching, stay safe, and I will see you next week for another video. Bye!